This is Tim. He lives in a metropolitan city. He has been working in a sales company for a long, now he wants to start something his own. As people live in big city, so they get very less time for themselves because of the hectic schedule. He finds that people of his city are very fond of ice creams, but as they have less time, so most of them cannot enjoy their favorite ones. He noticed that, despite of lot of ice cream shops, there is no such service which can provide ice cream on the doors to people. After doing a lot of research, Tim thought that it would be a good idea if he will start a business of running an ice cream one around the city. Now Tim got bombarded with a lot of questions. He starts thinking that what plans and steps he should follow to create the product, deliver it and capture the value or revenue. Here he got the answer to make a business model. Now what is a business model? A business is defined as a way in which any business creates, delivers and captures the value. Business model can be easily understood with the help of Business Model Canvas, which is a strategic management template used for developing new business models and documenting existing ones. So, let's just dive deep into 9 components of business model. Value proposition, customer segments, channels, customer relationships, revenue streams, resources, partners, activities, costs. Now what was the first most important thing Tim decided to provide his customers? That was the accessibility of their favorite ice creams on their doorsteps, which could save a lot of time. In Tim's business, time and the best ice creams become the value propositions. In the same way, each business needs to define that what are they going to offer their customers? What problem do they solve? What need? The second comes the customer segments. Now Tim really needs to think that who are his customers? Why they are going to buy his product? In his case, there can be different kinds of people like elderly and children who cannot go outside to buy ice creams or office workers who really do not have time. If the customer segments or the target audience is not defined, then there is no chance of a business becoming successful. So, a business should have clear understanding of their customers and should define their likes and dislikes so as to design more services. This is the only thing which can bring more happy as well as long-life customers. The next step is channels. Tim decided to develop an app for his ice cream van where he can get the orders. Now he defines his business with 2 channels. The first one is physical, where he can take his van to beaches etc. and the second one is virtual, which is through an app. It is the same with all other businesses. For example, IKEA has both physical and online channels, but Amazon serves virtually only. Then comes the customer relationship, which is all about how does a company or business get the customers, create trust and keep them and expand services to grow them. This single process is very vital in the life of a business as it determines the future of a business. The fifth one is the revenue streams, which gives the context of how a business can earn money. For example, in Tim's case, he can give free ice cream offers for a week, which might attract new customers. He charge for ice cream is his one of the most important revenue stream. Then he can just give his name to some already established ice cream shops. So, these can be different ways in which Tim could add more revenue to his business, which applies to other businesses as well. The next piece in Canvas is key resources. These are the main inputs that a company or business uses to create value proposition or service to its customer segments. Now the key resource in the business can be physical, financial, intellectual or human. Before jumping to the 7th component, there is a question. What do you think, from where you will be getting the cones, milk or sprinkles in a cheaper way if you were to start an ice cream shop? And you know what the answer is, partners or suppliers. You need to find the partners who can provide you the raw material in bulk and in its cheapest form, and in return you order them frequently. The second last component of the canvas is activities. You need to know clearly what your business is doing. Is it producing something? Is it a problem-solving business, or you are managing something? You need to define the major tasks of your business clearly, because then only you can chunk them off in smaller and more defined tasks to complete them efficiently. The last but most important thing is costs. You definitely need to ask questions about the cost structure of your business. What are the most expensive things, or how you are gonna charge people and generate profit?